Behind me is the final resting place of General Winfield Scott Hancock and his daughter Ada. Hancock was born in Montgomery Square and was a native of Norristown. He lived here for many years. He is most notably known for his involvement during the Civil War. General Hancock graduated from West Point in 1844. He served the Americans in the Mexican War and was later stationed out west in places like Utah and California. When the Civil War started in 1861, he was a brigadier general. He fought in battles such as Chancellorsville, Fredericksburg, and he's most notably known for being severely wounded in Gettysburg. Hancock is arguably most notably known for his service during the Civil War, especially his severe wounding during the Battle of Gettysburg. He had been shot in the leg while riding his horse, and although many doctors attempted to remove the bullet, they were unsuccessful. Ultimately, it was thanks to another Norristown native, Dr. Lewis Reed, who was able to finally, months later, remove the bullet from Hancock's leg. After the bullet was removed, he was able to go back into service during the Civil War, where he saw action in battles such as Petersburg. When the war ended, he was a major general. After the war, he oversaw the execution of John Wilkes Booth's co-conspirators, and he also served in places such as Louisiana during Reconstruction. In 1880, Hancock ran for president, but he ultimately lost to James Garfield, who was the Republican candidate. Hancock died in 1880 on Governor's Island in New York State. He is currently buried here at Historic Montgomery Cemetery with his daughter Ada. Hancock's parents and his twin brother Hillary are also buried here in the cemetery, but they're not buried in the mausoleum. They are buried in Section P of the cemetery. His wife and their son are actually buried with his wife's family in St. Louis, Missouri. In addition to General Winfield Scott Hancock, there are 3 other Winfield Scott Hancocks buried at Historic Montgomery Cemetery. Both his nephew and his grandson were given the same name.